Well, hello, and welcome to the Pup Mommy, where it's all about the pups. I'm back again with the second in a six-part series. I may not be able to get through this one, but I'm back I'm back. Stop. I'm back again with the second in a six-part series about dog hair, about the differences between adopting a pup from a breeder and adopting one from a rescue. And what are the differences? Because I've done both. And I've got the history to prove it. You've practically seen my latest, one of my latest adoptions there. Oh God, I can't talk anymore. I'm going to leave links in the description section as I upload other videos into this series. And in this video, what I'm going to cover is actually the availability of dogs when you're adopting from a breeder versus a rescue and shelter, because there is a difference. So let's get started. So if you decide to go the breeder route, when you want a specific breed of pup and you begin your search for the breeder, your dream pup's availability is actually going to depend on the type of breeder that you contact. Is the breeder a champion bloodline breeder who participates in AKC events? Is it a hobby breeder, which is different than a backyard breeder? Or is it a commercial breeder? And that actually is different. The commercial breeder is different than a puppy mill. There is a difference. I've left a link to a website that provides quite a bit of detailed information and breaks out the difference between 6 different types of breeders over 16 different categories. So there's a great deal of extensive detailed information, and I urge you to familiarize yourself with this information before you decide on which breeder you're going to go to. Now, also, depending on the type of breeder that you go to, some breeders will only have 1 to 2 litters a year, if even that much, or that many. Oh God, my grammar skills. And in other breeders, when they have more stud dogs and more females available, well, they can have as many as 6 to 10 litters a year. And then also, depending on the breed of dog, a litter could consist of 3 to 4 puppies, while larger dogs may have 6 to 8 puppies in a litter. Now, 2, most reputable breeders will take non-refundable deposits from you, and they also note the date and time that they do. If they have multiple stud dogs and females available, no, you cannot have my lipstick. No, you're a little boy. Lipstick does not belong on little boys, at least in my house. If they have multiple stud dogs and females, as I was saying before, they may ask you for a preference for a specific litter. If you have like a preference for a specific female-female pairing, they may ask you, do you choose male? Would you like a male or would you like a female? As well as ask you if you want first pick, second pick, third pick, because the answers that you give to these questions are actually going to dictate the price that you're going to pay, as well as the availability. So depending on your budget and whether you specifically want a female or male puppy, when you reach an agreement with the breeder, I tell you, if you want that champion bloodline poodle or you want that Vizsla, you may find yourself on a waiting list. And that waiting list can actually extend a year. So always keep that in mind. Another key point too regarding availability, many breeders will only sell their dogs on a local, a state, or a regional basis. They will not ship their dogs. You have to make arrangements to come to pick up the dog. There are also, ask the breeder ahead of time. If you found the dog on the internet and you're in Arizona and the breeder's in Virginia, sometimes that's not going to be a match made in heaven. But for those breeders who will ship to 50 states, now keep in mind they're only going to ship at specific times of the year. Meaning if you want that puppy in July, well, you're going to be waiting until September or October to get it. Because even the airlines won't ship dogs in this kind of heat. Now, when it comes to rescue and shelter, there are breed-specific rescues who are dedicated to one breed, and they too will only adopt out on a local, a state, or a regional limited basis. And many of these specific breed rescues also will not ship their dogs due to the added expense. And also the fact that they want to do a home check and meet the adopting family. And then there are also general rescues that will handle, of course, all dogs, and the dogs are primarily mixed breeds, although there are some purebreds that are mixed in there. And both kinds of these rescues are primarily staffed by volunteers who they may feed and walk the dogs, they clean the kennels, or volunteers who actually foster the dogs within their own homes. But either way, the availability and the number of dogs that a rescue or shelter has is totally dependent upon the space, the number of volunteers, and the fosters, not to mention the number of successful adoptions that they have. So when you are adopting from a rescue, yes, there is a steady inflow and outflow of pups. But if your heart is set on a dog that's, let's say, a specific color, a size, a weight, a coat, a temperament, well, you may find that dog rather quickly or within a short period of time. Otherwise, you may have, you'll have a wide variety of pups to choose from. So bottom line, when you go to a breeder, you really are subject to a limited availability. And with rescue, well, unfortunately, availability is generally not a problem because there are so many pups out there who need their forever homes. And so with that, I'll close this short video. Thank you for watching. If I left anything out, be sure to point it out to me in the comments. If you have any questions or concerns, I left my contact information in the description section. If you also need help finding a perfect pup for your family, I'd be more than happy to help you. And I would like to thank you for watching, and don't forget to click subscribe so that you learn when I've uploaded my next video or videos. And with that, it's been a long day. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.